You cannot do an investigative story sitting on your desk. You have to go on the field. You have to spend money just sitting with people and talking to people.
Die Leute sollen reisen können, die Leute sollen ihren Kopf aufmachen können. Das hilft uns im Prinzip allen, ja, weil wir leben in einem erweiterten Europa mit sehr vielen Diaspora-Gesellschaften und wir sind im Prinzip, ja, wir können das eine nicht mehr von dem anderen trennen.
What I think journalism should do and should always do and not succumb is to fight for public interest.
Journalismus kann viel bewegen, wenn alle Beteiligten sich verantwortlich verhalten.
I'm a dreamer, so I somehow cannot just give up of the idea that journalism should be independent. I didn't come up with that model, otherwise I think I would get a Nobel Prize. If I did, it's not just a problem in the Balkans, but I do believe that every single individual journalist can push a little bit the borders, can insist on own qualities, no matter what's around it. And if there are enough people like that, we would push a little bit more freedom.
When you do a story about corruption, it is very difficult to get to the right sources. People are afraid to talk about it. You don't have the right to get into the right documents that you really need to show that the corruption is going on. So this is one of the problems that we have. And let's not talk about organized crime, because it is quite more difficult to do a research about it, because your life would get in the risk.
We have journalists in Serbia that have their own police escort, and that's something you can't work with because of those right-wing groups that are allowed to make threats to journalists.
All of my colleagues, for instance, who are doing undercover stories, and they are doing like going to Kaliningrad, for instance, on the illegal huge factory of cigarettes. They don't want to see their faces because it's obvious why. So it is the way we work. What's happening now is that the companies, private companies, which have marketing contracts with media, doesn't matter, TV or newspapers or radio, they can force us, and it was my case,